Just think, if we do a year's of work in 1 month, we will be 11 months ahead of others. Students could finish their studies quickly, but how can we do 365 days worth of work in 30 days? Even if we do 365 days work in 180 days, we will still be ahead of most people. In 1986, Warren Buffett was 56 years old, which is retirement age for many. But he earned his first $1 billion at that age. Now, let's look at a popular social media platform. How did Gal become a billionaire at just 25, while it took Buffett until he was 56? In today's video, I will share 5 strategies help you complete months worth of work in days, days worth of work in hours, and hour worth of work in minutes. I won't ask you to make a timetable or a checklist. Just remember these 5 strategies or write them down. Point number 5 is my favorite, so don't miss it out. Then let's start with point number 1. Have a strong passion for your work. Bill Gates is 68 years old now, but he became a self-made millionaire at just 26. Today, he is worth $135 billion. Imagine, while most people are figuring out what to do with their lives, Bill was already making millions. How did he do it? He kept it simple and focused. The key to Bill's success was his passion. He wasn't just passionate about his business idea, he had a clear understanding of it too. Because of this, Bill dropped out of college. He didn't want to waste time and risk someone else copying his idea. His passion was clearly paid off. Soon after launching, his company Microsoft became incredibly successful and is now worth over $3 trillion. What should we learn from Bill Gates' story? It's not about dropping out of college or blindly chasing your passion. It's about being passionate and having clear vision of your idea. And if you have both, you can move forward without wasting time. Point number 2. Having a proper guidance from mentors. Ed Sheeran from England exemplifies how mentorship can accelerate success in the music industry. He got a lot of support from amazing singers like Elton John, due to which Ed Sheeran achieved this position. I am not saying this. Sheeran could not reach this position on his own. The magic of his voice is such that something is taken time for him to reach this position. But mentorship has taken him to this position in a very short time. This means if you have talent and a strong desire to achieve your goals, you will likely succeed eventually. However, sometimes in our eagerness to succeed, we can get distracted and end up doing things that don't really help. Without the right guidance from a mentor, we might follow advice that isn't useful or waste time on ineffective strategies. That's why having a good mentor is so important. They can steer you in the right direction and help you avoid unnecessary detours, making it easier to achieve your goals efficiently. Point number 3, the super connector. Let me ask you a question. Imagine if you have business of selling glass bottles. Your goal is to sell 100,000 of these bottles. You have 2 options. One is to personally visit and persuade all 100,000 potential customers to buy your bottles. The other option is to find someone who already has access to 100,000 people. Which would you choose? Most likely, you will choose the person with access to 100,000 people, because they can help you sell your bottles much faster and more easily. Now you might wonder, how does this apply to students? When we study, we often spend a lot of time looking for study materials and sometimes hesitate to ask others for help. In situations like this, it's helpful to find a friend who knows a lot of people and can easily connect you with those who have the materials you need. This way, you save a lot of time and effort. I know it might seem like a task that normally takes a year can be done in just 30 days. But having someone who can connect you efficiently can make your work much easier. Point number 4, prioritize effectively. Sarah and Emma were preparing for their final exam, which were in just 2 months away. Both had not started studying yet and felt the pressure to catch up. They decided to start studying on the same day, but they approached their studies differently. Sarah prioritized studying subjects she found challenging, while Emma focused on subjects she was good at. Now, let's analyze their strategies. Emma's approach proved more effective by prioritizing subjects she was already proficient in. She was able to grasp the materials quickly and effectively. This boosted her confidence and motivated her to continue studying. On the other hand, Sarah struggled with the difficult subjects from the start. This led to frustration and wasted time, and she found it hard to concentrate on topics she wasn't comfortable with. Eventually, Sarah also lost motivation to study her favorite subject effectively. This example illustrates the importance of prioritizing tasks based on strengths. By tackling what you excel at first, you build momentum and set positive tone for the rest of your work. It not only enhances productivity but also minimizes stress and frustration, leading to more effective learning and performance overall. Point number 5. Don't feel shy. Often, we hesitate to ask for help because we worry it might make us seem less valuable to others. But when we are in a rush to get things done, we need to let go of this fear completely. Asking for help shows strength and practical thinking, not weakness. Secondly, why do we think asking for help makes us less valuable? Often, we feel embarrassed about seeking help. But these feelings is just how we see things, not necessarily how others do. People are usually focused on their own concerns, not judging us. So, when you need help, set aside any shyness and focus on your goal. Remember, these strategies won't magically condense years of work into days, but they will save your time and effort, boost your productivity. What's right and wrong for you? This will improve your ability to learn and understand. And if you are looking for more ways to transform your life, don't miss out on another video which I gave on the screen. In this video, I have shared powerful strategies and daily habits that can help you make significant changes in just 3 weeks.